Hello, today we're going to talk about using simulations to model compound events. Alright, this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm just going over problems. I'm not going to talk about anything else. So the first problem is going to be, so say I have 4 different oatmeal fruit things. So I have apples, bananas, maple, I guess flavors, this is flavors of oatmeal, and plain. And then they come in 2 sizes. Individual and family size. Alright. So for my first example, that's my information. These are my oatmeal flavors. How can you simulate choosing an oatmeal package randomly? Alright, so these are compound events. So how could you simulate this? Is what it's asking. So with a compound event, you have your 2 things, and then you add something on top of it to help you decide. So in this case, you have 4 flavors and 2 individual families. So the one that comes to my head immediately is, I always think die first, but die has 6. You need 6 or 3 usually for a die. Because if die, you can do odds and evens. But with 4, you think of a spinner. That's what I think of since I've been doing this. So you could go red, blue, green, and yellow, or you could put plain, apple, banana, maple on there. As long as they're all equally sized, you're good. So they're all equal. So that would cover my oatmeal. But what about my sizes? Well, you can do that a couple different ways. The first one that comes to my mind, and this is how I draw a coin. You can say a coin, you can flip a coin. One side could be individual, and the other side could be family. All right. Another way you can do it is you could roll a die. I'm just going to call it a cube. Now, since you have 2, you could say odds are individual. I spelled that, however, and evens are family. All right. So there you go. That is the way you can represent this. Now, what is my sample space here? This is part of the second. So what's my sample space? So now I found a way to figure it out as a compound event. What is my actual sample space here? All right. So I have plain individual, plain apple, or not plain apple, plain family, apple individual, apple family, banana individual, banana family, maple individual, that's Michigan, maple family. And there you go, that would be your sample space for this. Alright, here's our next example. Alright, so I'm calling this breakfast mornings. I could possibly have, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we don't eat breakfast those days. But we have 4 here, and we have 3 choices here. So what are the chances that I'll have an omelet on Monday or Tuesday? So I have Monday or Tuesday, so that's 2 days out of the possible 4 I could have. So that's 1/2 of the days it could happen on. And then an omelet. So I have 1 in 3 chance of getting an omelet. So I just multiply them together. I get 1/6. All right, last example. So I have 4 dinners to choose from and 4 sides. What are the chances that I get meatloaf and spaghetti? So meatloaf and spaghetti, 2 out of 4 chances. And green beans and carrots, 2 out of 4, 1/2, 1/2 times 1/2, 1/4. I have 1/4 chance of that happening. And me getting meatloaf or spaghetti and green beans or carrots. 1/4. Alright, this has been a very uneducational video about using simulations to model compound events. Hope it helps.